kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Passing yards.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the long-time Patriot. It's LeGarrette Blount. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I've seen the coverage before.
Brady now on 1st down. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Brady to throw on 2nd
R1.
down.
Yep.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Okay?
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss play to Blount. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Right!
Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to call it
until
I saw your
the
progression.
drive continues. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
69.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
69 didn't pull fast enough. 69.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
he pulled.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Square.
Batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was looking for Gronk that time. Charles, there's something special about where those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, Coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. You got a chance to take one away. You want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football.
Because somebody was right there next to him.
Hey, let's go!
Third and short yardage. Vick into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Repetition.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Oh, my.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
They definitely
give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Brandon, all things considered,
because any other time, I would have went right through there. It doesn't matter.
To throw on 2nd down. Brady. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are in for 6. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Appreciate it.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I've been trying.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now.
Oh, now that you got blown out by it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. It borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Vick operating on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
There's no way.
That led to
There's no way Khalil got in that bag.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's me talking to each other.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It has to be on aggressive. There's no way Khalil can't be. He can't do there like that. And then Pierre Paul, he's got to be.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. This is intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner.
Oh, shit, my bad.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who's going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Hurry up.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I had to keep getting X because he wasn't trying to let go at first.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
He's going to get it running right. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Only if you had the time.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Eyeball.
Brady. And that'll be incomplete. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play.
We went too far.
We're back to Baltimore after this. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
High ball.
Now Brady.
I did. I tried.
Brady loses the football.
You can't throw it fast enough.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to
Smack.
get it back.
If you would have let that bitch go, you were down.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settled for 3.
I feel like defense has gotten to be my strong
suit. It tends to shrink
again.
a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3
All right, so do me a favor and just play like you play weekend league on your offense. Don't look for me so much.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire on a block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty. But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Vic. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball
I was going to jump up, but I let you get it instead. I was like, no, because I saw you.
Time there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
All right. Because I was about to jump. I was about to jump, but I was like, no, I saw all 3 of y'all back.
I think you're right. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, my God, I got so scared.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
I had sat down. No, what I had did was I had went over there and I sat down. And for a while, Sean Taylor, whoever was over there on Sean Taylor, wasn't looking at me.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I don't know.
On the toss, this is Blunt.
Get off me,
Evades him
fella.
at the 20. Out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brady gives now to Blunt. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I had this, man.
Now we're going to get a timeout
because that guy,
called by
whoever's
the
on Sean Taylor,
Patriots.
he's screaming.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
They definitely patched
and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
So far, it does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This one we got sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
They're coming, Michael. Oh.
Throw right side, going to be complete.
That was a bailout throw. It's okay.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards
play over top. Play over top.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Vic readies to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
I'm going to start putting spot.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Flush to his right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brandon, come on.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
A timeout.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
No. They were over there and ran it. They threw him almost to a pick to us.
There's Vic.
I don't know.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 25 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they've...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down. Brady firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. A first down carry for Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Brady. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead stretches 16-3 now. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can make that play?
He's trash. And you were supposed to back that down, and he knows it. That's why he ran out of bounds.
Across the 45 before going out.
Play, Brandon.
A gain of 32 that time. So the big
no, that was a great play. You were almost there.
For 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Dancing to his left.
Oh,
no! And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd
It's not so much as him being blind, it's just that he don't got shit.
Much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Did he?
Vic on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left.
Well, now you know you got to stay on him.
Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Situational pass rusher. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Vic. Forced out to his left. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
You know that is going to happen.
That's his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Play how we can play.
Vic will look to throw on first down.
Nuh-uh.
Oh! To the right side, Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, man. I'm on his ass, though. We're everywhere. We're there. We're there. He can't go nowhere. He's probably frustrated. Like,
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
And you know what I've been running the whole time?
And brings up third down.
4-6, cover 3. 4-6, cover 3. 4-6, cover 3. Now I'm about to run cover 3 match.
on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I love this play. Over top.
It'll be Vic once more. And a third down pass falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Telling you, we're everywhere,
bro. An interception.
I think I'm stronger on defense than I am on offense.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
I used to hate defense, but now I've been
no
putting
pick,
in a lot of
just
work.
incomplete that time.
Then I shut down $2 grand. That made me feel really, really good.
Still,
he tried to say
quarter, but
he tried to say that it was his.
I think they know that. They're
he was
going
trying to do
for it
defense.
on 4th. Again, it's Vic. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, man! I'm sorry.
They're able to keep
I'm
the
so
drive
sorry.
alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good
I
one.
had Josh Norman set up to
similar
just
situation.
sit there.
He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's
And this is intercepted.
Don't try me.
Perfect
time.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Let's
back.
go. I told you I'm better on
So
defense.
their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
Don't try me, son. Don't try me.
But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Brady now on first down.
Oh, you're trolling. Oh, you're trolling. Because you saw me cut back around.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Here's Buddy fucking Brady, and I was like, never mind.
On first down, Brady. He's going to air one out.
Hey-ya!
This is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Blunt will get the football. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line.
This shit is so funny, though. It is.
If you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line.
It's very true.
So
it's
what
very
are you
true.
thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Damn!
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back.
See why I said I love
down.
JPP? In the words of Sad, that's fucked up, Black.
Second down, Vic. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Bro.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. first down. Vic. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Vic to the air again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Who's that?
Jason Pierre-Paul. In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the
Situational
afternoon.
pass rusher and out of my way.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Hit him.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
One play at a time now.
Hold on.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Well, that throw by Brady incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. The pitch goes to Barkley. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
You gotta love everything about that run, except for maybe a couple of things. You gotta wonder, do you fight a little harder to get into the end zone instead of going out at the 2-yard line? And I know one thing, the fantasy football guys, they are not too happy that he went out of bounds there instead of trying to get into the end zone.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
I got 5 of them.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Vic operating on first down.
Sight.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Throwing now is Brady. He's got room to run past the 20. It's caught left side by Cooks. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple?
He's got a man complete. They give him a gain of 37.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game, you're exact. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game, doesn't it?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday. That's just with plastic. I said, babe, it's. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Yeah. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front. I got it behind me. And I parked my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, money back, money back. 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 With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids. And they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He made sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now why this? Gonna look at my snap. I take a man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, waist snatch, back, straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine. Jumping on my.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun, Vic. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
Here, boy, you see me getting these stops, you know I'm here.
That great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now a second down throw for Vic.
Oh.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. Now here's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And
I got him
down
that,
is a
Brandon.
key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we got to watch in this
Recycling
one.
bin?
Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Ben recycling bin burger. Recyclist bin burger.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Man, these jerseys are beautiful. Fuck out of here. Yeah, ours are.
Now a first carry.
Come on!
And he'll push
Get rid of
his way up to
76.
about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Brady going underneath to Blount. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
He's going to fire this thing deep right side. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Did that happen in
Well, I
weekend
tell you,
league a lot,
Brandon,
too?
this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Eagle.
So here's Vic following the interception.
Bro, you didn't think I read that shit before the play started when I said that? That's why I'm going underneath for a reason. There's levels to this shit.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I
know,
love the
but
way
that's
that you
the only
spotlighted
thing
the
that can stop
athleticism
that is
because you and I both know
Underneath is the only
best
thing that
athletes on the
stops
field,
that dumb shit. Clouds
they play
doesn't
on
stop
defense.
it. It's only hard
Oh,
flat.
no, I was a kicker.
You missed it.
You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine.
I don't think Cloud stopped that. Because I've seen that happen and you run a Cloud and you're like, I put the Cloud there. I didn't have him motion.
So
I didn't motion him out there.
On offense following that pick 6.
I didn't move him.
And now the kick is away.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Okay.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Man, if I went aggressive all weekend league, I would get cussed out every game underneath.
3rd and long for Vick. He's going deep for Brown. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champion.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Tom Brady, 3-yard shot,
nice
going for 1,000.
keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it's time to make a break for it.
Now a carry for Blount. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I mean,
it's a
pickup of
so 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center
if you have
and the
time.
guards.
I know you like going to your sit-down route.
Blitz, it's 2 guys coming through that gap.
I'm in the middle of the
situation,
down every time.
That A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit.
No, keep running your play. I'm saying if you don't have that.
Protected it and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
See, like right there,
and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
I didn't want to run to the right. I was thinking if you would have threw it to the right and lowballed it, I still would have had it because that's Shazier. Cooks.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh,
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
I know what you want.
Rod Woodson with a pick.
I know.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40.
I mean, that was a good throw. I know what you wanted. You should have highballed.
With all the good scouting that goes on in the league, you would think that someone would read a few stats like this one. Rod Woodson holds the NFL record for interception return for touchdowns with 12 in his career. So why do you throw it in his area?
They're just lucky that he didn't return that one for a touchdown. Did get the pick though. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
Big old Mo.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And he dumps it off to Blount. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and
Pressure
offensive
bus.
coordinators
Bro!
in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown
I thought you had
or
him.
interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
I thought you had him. I was like, let's go, Brandon. And then all of a sudden, he just...
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Franco Harris taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That little last juke he did.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Brady to throw on second down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
It's okay. It's okay.
And that'll make it third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Past the 20.
Get off, little fella.
And a big 32-yard play on third.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play.
And
it worked almost to perfection.
Remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And his throw is incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time.
I think if you'd have thrown regular, I would have got it.
Third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Yep, my possession.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
And they rewarded them. And they rewarded them.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they did get 3.
Again, talk with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Blunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Vic on second down. Flush to his right.
We on your ass.
Incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
On third down, Vic.
Nah, bro.
Incomplete here on
and the only reason why they gave him a fucked up animation is because it was
dangerous throw there, partner.
That was anybody else.
Thrown 2 interceptions
remotely
here in
not
the
even
first half.
him.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Here goes Vic on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul in there.
You see why I like Jason Pierre-Paul now?
Of the afternoon.
I wish I could give you some scouts. Hold on. Oh, shit.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, any time, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
I'm going to cut this back inside. I don't like it, but it's okay. We need to run.
Alabama, 380.
Yeah, I like it, but cut it to the right. Yeah, we're in business now. I see him blitzing.
They'll run forward with Barkley. And he will take it.
Why would you blitz?
Why
would you blitz and then show me where you're blitzing?
Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat.
God damn, who hit him like that?
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get
Don't do it. I told you.
Caught at the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
That was so bad.
A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 net. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover.
I enjoy
his guys will get the
I like making
back. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Oh, spinning away. And the decision to bring it out in a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
You had it. You angled it wrong.
Come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
It's okay.
We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll run it here with Blunt. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
He got it.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt, 40 yards. And the Chiefs are a two-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
They made the decision to go for two. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down one does for me.
And the Ravens taking the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And that's complete to Cooks. 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 69 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now.
Hey, let's go! Eagle. Go! Wait,
First down, Vic. Being chased out left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Second down, Vic. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Vic on 3rd and 2. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Hey, let's go! Line. 300.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Nathan, get the fuck off.
On second down, Vic again. That escapes the sack. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
That's why I set it up like that.
Again, it's Vic. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Only put that like that in the blitz.
Now Vic on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Justin Houston able to get in there and drop him behind the line. On second down, here's Brady. And that's incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd down, Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Returnable now for Woodson. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jason Pierre-Paul getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, Vic. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Jason Pierre-Paul. Who else Yes, he's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Raven offense now ready for another possession.
How the fuck? Oh shit, I'm still streaming. I forgot I was streaming. Nope. You need to. They switch tomorrow.
No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, baby. Bubbles and these models, it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass.
I love it. I love it. Flex Luther.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here with Blunt. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
No, I would never bet against us.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Blunt. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
He's going to fire one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Oh, I'm down.
Brady going to throw.
But I recovered.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You should throw regular.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And that was going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone.
You had Ogletree and the other dude over top of me, and I was breaking it to the right. If you could give me a chance, I was going to finish the route. It's okay. Just give me a chance to finish my concept. Hold on, let me get on Cooks. Cooks is going to be open again.
Here's Brady. And Cooks has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down.
Dancing to his left.
Throw it away.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, you should have threw it. Boy, you should have just threw it.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. Okay. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Brady's going to sneak it, and he'll get in.
What's up with it? Savage Channel.
The Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Savage Channel 1, 2, 2, 3. That's Hammy. I know. The other day he got on here. He was like, "What's good, yo?" I was like, "What's up, Hambone?" He sent back a message. Who's Hambone? I said, "Oh my God." A New York Yankees.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends.
He didn't know where he wanted to go,
but I was going to help him. Not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this one taken in on the right side. But not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Hi, is that a good time for your team game, or do you have to pay money? Or is it a great game for us? It will still be there at least one time. What, Ambo?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
You're the click on king. You keep taking all my little click-ons. I think you're a little bit too quick. That's what happened. I think if he would have went up just a little tiny bit.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up.
Hambone, why are you not online?
Doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come back, come back.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return stops at the 39.
I knew he was going back to catch that, so I'm glad you went back over.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
A toss out to Barkley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on down.
Go. Wide. Wait, 20. 380. Wait. Sugar. Under 10. Under 10. 10. 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He made the erasers in the dickhead and the
He just started
dirtbag.
in once he saw the run develop.
That motherfucker be hitting.
So, see ball, get ball.
Reset, reset, reset. Black 22. Black 22.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
He couldn't go nowhere else, so that's where he couldn't go nowhere else. Where else was he going? 2 minute warning.
Come back, come back.
Oh shit.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Back, boy. Nope. Oh!
To it through the
Can't click on.
Incomplete. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Here's Ray Guy now on to punt it away. Saquon Barkley deep to return.
Be careful if it's going to 32, it's going to the left. Start running the ball more.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Wide. Rip.
Brady to throw on second down. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Did you see me?
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I was just above
When
Moss
you're
when
playing
he
a
threw it. If you
quarterback
would have
with
threw
some
it to me, I think
experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Well, that throw by Brady, incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a handoff looking right. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
It's the same thing that's happening
Now
to
hold
you.
everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half
we at
number
least
1.
got a tutty. So it's okay, Brandon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Come back.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points.
What's that play where whatchamacallit shoots out real quick to the left?
Maybe more.
Cooks.
And now here come the Ravens. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
I don't want him to. Watch, you'll see.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
The reason why I don't motion
Brady's
Jerry out
on first down
is
leads
because
to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah. And it takes away from his concept.
A handoff to Barkley.
Oh my God!
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Reset.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses making up opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball.
Box.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Box. Can I get a box? Can I get a box, please?
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense. Let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a toss play to Blunt. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard. Down to
I used to be able to walk right through that.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Let it off. Let's go. I'm going for a tutty.
To throw on second down. Brady.
Throw it. Now. Now.
Throw left side. Completion to Rice. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, here's Blunt. Oh, now he pulls him over. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
White 20! Green 80! Yo. Hey, Alabama.
I'm gonna run the slant. I'm on triangle.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Brandon Cooks. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens
Goddamn.
touchdown later. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible.
Did you eyeball it?
There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And the Rams getting set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To throw on second is Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will set
in the
up
words of Kevin Durant, he's an idiot. I'm going to make my drink real quick, and then we can start. Make my pre. Hey, I tell you, it's so easy. It's so easy to get these wins on here because.
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sitting right now. I got too much on my mind right now.
Shut up. You probably scared him. You probably scared him. He probably wasn't noticing. He probably didn't know you was coming. Well, I mean, he didn't know you was coming, but he was probably licking himself and you scared him. He said, "Burn." Hold on, I'm on here. Hold on. He does that. Sometimes I'll come in the house and it'll scare him. He'll be doing something and he won't expect you. Let's go, Brandon. And he won't expect you to come in the house. So he probably wasn't expecting. Burn. It was one. He did that to me too. He's going blind. Thank you. I go get my water. My dog. Can you go put him in the refrigerator? I gotta go in there too. No, my yogurt. I wish I could put him in there. Get some general. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero that I'll get my baby 35. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. That's why I help. Bar for me, yeah. Gotta hit him on the track. Coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. So it sounds like still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. They didn't finance the game, someone's attempting to cancel. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so he's gonna find us one because we're trying to cancel. Don't reach for him right now. He's being a little dickhead. I'm just saying he's being a dick today. What's up? I gotta get by you. I got the night. I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sitting right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Did it cancel? It did cancel? Okay. Yep. Oh, it found a game, but it's not gonna let us play. It didn't find a game? So why is it still okay? Now it did. I'm waving at you, boy. Ran off on the two like true goy. Imagine me do, boy. No, hit the dab. You could never do what I do, boy. Save that for a rainy day. Oh, you did? This is vicious. Say that for a rainy day. You don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy Cheryl said everything was good. Rich boy, you miss, boy. I knew it would be. Numbers don't add up on the that was 10 years ago. With the dab or the weed?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this
Brandon,
thing
be careful, they got Byron
what
Jones.
Are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, it...
Oh. Neither am I. I just got kicked out. What ditch?
You're right there when you turn to the fire department, like you go to the park around that, like that, they hit that corner or whatever, like they drove right into that.
You're in here. Close that. Yeah, close that. I'm closing that too. Look, it's really bad, isn't it?